Hey everyone, and welcome to week 29. Baby girl is doing great this week. Last week I shared that I have been a little bit uncomfortable with my back and my stomach, and this week it has gotten better. I made it a point to work out. I was able to fit in 3 workouts last week, and just barely on my last day of the week of when I had started my stretch, I was thinking about just laying around and watching TV or doing something, and I looked at the clock and I was like, I have an hour. I can go get something in. And I still had Survivor to catch up on. And I wanted to do my Pilates, prenatal Pilates video that I had found. So I had started Survivor while I was doing a little bit of something on the computer. And then, so I got to finish that up on the treadmill and then went and did a quick Pilates DVD. Fitting those workouts in made a huge difference this last week. I'm feeling a whole lot better with my stomach and my back, but I'm having some other issues. Usually sleeping at night is when my hips just like relax completely and get super loose. So in the morning, by the time I wake up, I am in pain when it comes to rolling over, just so I guess with all the relaxin hormone that's going in. And I've also noticed that my pelvic bone is also in pain in the morning when I wake up. So I did a little bit of Googling with that because it also hurt a little bit while I was doing Pilates. So I did a little bit of research, and it seems like it's kind of a common pain that some women have, usually not in your first pregnancy, but second, third, and so on. I didn't have this in my second pregnancy, but now being my third pregnancy, I guess everything's just a lot looser and just getting ready a lot sooner and just getting more uncomfortable the earlier you are in your pregnancy. I have a doctor's visit this week, so I'll be asking my doctor about that, and I'll let you know next week of what he says about what's going on, anything that I can do, tips, whatever. I'm also considering going to a chiropractor and just getting aligned or something, because another issue that I'm having at night is when I wake up to go to the bathroom, sometimes if I don't roll over quite the right way, I pinch something in my back and then I have a hard time breathing, and I can take just really short breaths, which is really annoying when you can't take your full breath that you're used to. And so that doesn't necessarily scare me as much as it's more annoying, because eventually by the time I get back into bed, I can move my body in some way to finally relieve that pressure on whatever I pinched, and I can finally take a full breath again. So those are my plus and minuses this week with my pain. Some pains got better, some are getting a little bit worse, and I think that's just how it's gonna be. And I'm actually really excited that I was able to get 3 workouts in this last week. It made such a big, huge difference, and I just feel better. And mostly because I just want to prepare for the labor and delivery and be ready for that, and be ready for the postnatal workouts and everything. I already skipped maybe like 2-3 months of like regularly working out, and I want to get back on track on that. Third trimester, I would assume it's probably not the ideal time to do that, but better now than never. And it'd be better for me to do something, even just 3 times a week, than to just do nothing through the rest of this pregnancy and continue to become a couch potato. I really don't want to do that, because I've done that in my last 2 pregnancies and it didn't really end up too well. So baby girl is weighing in at 2.5 pounds this week, and it is so much fun just feeling the different movements. A few nights ago, she was moving in such a weird position. Like, she had started moving like right next to my hip, and it was such a funny movement that I hadn't felt this strong in a while, that it kind of like tickled. And then after a couple times after it tickling, it kind of started to get a little uncomfortable, and I had to kind of start pushing her away and out of the way from where she was going. I don't think my stomach has really grown this week, especially in the outfit that I'm wearing right now. I started with my back hurting. I actually started wearing pants that the panel went down lower instead of a full belly panel. And I haven't liked those before because you can kind of see where the panel is, but it is adding a lot of extra support for my stomach, which has really helped with the soreness that I had last week. But wearing the panel, it has really kind of sucked my stomach in, and I also have an undershirt on that is kind of making things tight. And so I'm thinking she almost might look a little bit smaller this week than she did last week, just because of what I'm wearing. But she is growing, and I know that because of all the movements that she's doing, and it's so much fun. I can't wait to be able to catch it on video. I didn't have a chance this last week. Maybe next week. I'll let you know as soon as we can. Thanks for hanging out this week, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can continue to get these next updates. 11 more weeks of updates on baby girl, and then updates on after she arrives, how the labor and delivery goes, and then weight loss after that. Also, go and check out my YouTube channel. I just designed a new background for my channel and I'm so excited about it. I actually did it myself. I had some help with Tim on how to do different things in Photoshop, but I actually put it together and pieced it together and designed it myself, and I'm actually really happy about it. I've looked at it quite a bit today. Today I designed it, and I'm really happy to have it launched, and go check that out. And I'll see you next week. Bye.